this is the Alchemy kitchen, and as you might notice, I'm not in the kitchen right now. I'm in my studio. This is where I record most of the music that you're hearing in the background of my videos. Today I'm going to be showing a video on making some venison steaks. A friend of mine I go fishing with, he's like a master hunter. He's been hunting in Germany for 4 years, hunting all his life. He's retired, so all he really does is hunt and fish. Anyways, he was really cool and gave me a nice, from a roe deer, the rear ham. And all I'm doing in this video is I soak the whole ham in red wine for almost 3 days, then cut it into steaks, about like porterhouse thick, you know, like maybe 3/4 of an inch. And that was the best venison I've ever eaten. I did the video kind of quick. I was making a dinner for my girlfriend's birthday, trying to make something special. So we went out and picked some fresh mushrooms. These are like the porcini, and we call them Steinpilz in Germany. Some are Steinpilz. There's 2 different kinds that we got. Picked those fresh, made a cream sauce out of them. Cooked it with some what we call Spätzle in Germany. That's like these little, like, kind of like these egg noodles / dumplings. They're delicious with wild game. And finally some lingonberry sauce. That's like the perfect meal. One of my favorite foods. It's one of those things you can't just go and buy. It's you know, I do buy wild game. Sometimes I have it frozen at the supermarket. Sometimes I'll go to, it's like these special places from hunters that they're like they're what you call it, like the ranger of the area, and they'll sell wild meat. It's really regulated in Germany. So if you're lucky and you know a hunter, you'll get some really good meat. Anyways, we marinated this. I cooked it exactly how he suggested. You can actually eat this meat raw. It's perfectly fine. So marinated it in the red wine. It kind of tenderizes it and takes that gamey flavor out. And this was not gamey at all. Had just that hint of that venison flavor I really love. And a little bit of salt and pepper and garlic powder into a really hot cast iron skillet with some oil. And I just seared each side to get a nice crust on the sides for a minute and a half tops on each side. So it was nice and rare inside. And it was the most tender, just melt in your mouth meat you can imagine, and paired with those wild mushrooms and cream sauce and the Spätzle, the lingonberry. It was just to die for. I saved a few little pieces of it, so I'll get to eat it again, but I'm sure next time, you know, he actually gave us a nice boar shoulder too, so that's going to be next time we find some mushrooms, because it goes so good with it. Anyway, you might notice that quality is hopefully better. I recently just got a new camera. It's a Zoom Q8. I'm going to be doing a review on that in the future. I'm still kind of playing around with it. Video quality seems to be pretty good, but so far the audio quality is really why I got it, because, yeah, you know, doing a lot of music stuff. But hopefully my video quality will improve. Unfortunately, the rest of the video was done on my smartphone, so you'll have to bear with that for the last time, hopefully. But that's it. Like I said, I'm a new channel, I'm trying to reach at least that 100 subscriber mark, so I think I've got 77 so far, so please help me out. Hit subscribe, hit like, comment. Also, I've got an Instagram page. You'll see the link for that below. So growing that as well as a Facebook channel, page. So let's get on to cooking this video. And like I said, I did it kind of in a rush, so by the time it was done, we were like starving. We were out all day looking for mushrooms. Yeah, we were really hungry, and it was my girlfriend's birthday, so I kind of did the video pretty quick, but you'll see it, the gist of it. And we didn't even do like the tasting at the end, because we were just ready to dive right into it, and it was delicious. So I hope you enjoy. This is a kind of roe deer. A hunter I know I go fishing with gave me a nice decent piece of, so we're cutting some steaks out of this. The end pieces we'll use for like something else, something good, maybe tacos. Yeah, so this is marinated for about 2.5 days in red wine, a little bit of salt added, and with it there's some fresh forest mushrooms. These are boletus, they're porcini mushrooms basically, in the summer version of these. They're called summer Steinpilz in Germany. That's in a cream sauce. We're going to make some what we call Spätzle to go with it, which is kind of like an egg noodle dumpling we have in Germany. And that deer meat looks so beautiful just as is. You can eat it raw. It's perfectly safe. We're gonna just sear it really hot on cast iron. And I want the inside really rare, but I want that outside to have a nice sear to it, nice crust. So all I'm gonna do is just season this lightly with salt, some fresh black pepper, and a bit of garlic powder, and put some oil in that skillet, get it really hot, and sear it quickly on both sides. On a very hot griddle with a little bit of oil. This is going to do about no more than less than a minute. So I seared these for high heat with maybe a minute and a half on each side. After I flipped them, put the weight over them just to keep them flat and get a good sear on both sides. I'm gonna let them rest for a minute and then we'll cut into it and see how it looks. Meanwhile, making up some fresh spätzle and have the mushroom sauce ready, and we're gonna eat soon. It's rested, we'll cut into it and see how it is cooked. Just
perfect.
Exactly how I love it, yep.
Medium rare.
Spätzle's ready, Boris mushroom sauce is ready, and we're ready to eat.